Okay, boys, let us figure out how we're going to enter our own entries on meat, vegetables, fruit. Okay, and why are we doing that? It's because the entries on MyFitnessPal are just too hard to fucking go by. I want you to enter your own entries for fucking most things, all right? You boys are going to be the same as everyone. You're going to eat the same 10, 12, 15 foods all the time. Whatever those foods are, enter your own entries for all of them. Because MyFitnessPal is good, but just like Wikipedia, which is good as well, the problem is anyone can enter anything. So there is a lot of trash on there. We want to avoid using trash entries, all right, because they'll throw off our dieting. So let us say that you want to eat some salmon, all right? We need to figure out how much energy, how much calories are in that is in that salmon. So what do? We could normally, let's say we were having it for dinner. Let's get rid of these two meals, all right? Let's get rid of that Nando's. All right, let's go add food. Let's search for salmon, right? Now, one fillet, 6 ounces, 4 ounces, a lot of American stuff. One portion means fucking nothing to us. What is a portion? Who knows how much a portion weighs? How much does a fillet weigh? You see this, guys? This is why we everything we get in grams. Look how many. You can't even go for just the stuff with the green tick because look how many green ticks there are. Okay, so instead of that, we're going to add our own salmon. So we click the little plus sign here. Create a food right down here. Okay, brand name. Let's call it PF. By the way, if you guys want salmon, you'll be able to search MyFitnessPal for PF salmon because we're going to enter this together, right? Salmon, description, serving size. Serving size is always, for this stuff, for meat anyway, 100 grams. And I'll tell you why in a moment, okay? Make it 100 grams. Same for fruit and veg, make it 100 grams. Servings per container, doesn't matter what you write here, just write one, and then we hit the arrow. Okay, here's where we can enter all our data. Now, where are we going to get this data from? I'll show you. Exit out of this, click Safari, we're on Google. We're going to type in NUTTAB, Nut Tab. I don't know why the fuck it's called Nut Tab. It must be a nutrition table or something like that. Very first entry, click that. Okay, we'll go to this screen. Now, searchable database is what we want. These guys have done a great job of buying a bunch of samples of basically all the meat, fruit, veg, and alcohol for you fucking pissheads here, all right? Use these as well. These guys have done a good job of tracking, of buying a few samples of all the stuff that you can get at Australian supermarkets, all the produce anyway, meat, fruit, veg, and alcohol, and taking the nutrition values for all of that and put a bunch of averages here on this website. So we can use these for really good quality averages, okay? So right here, we've got the search button, yeah? Let's click that. Now, if I zoom out, you'll see something cool here. What are we looking for? Salmon. So let's start entering salmon. And you can see, look at that list behind, underneath. Starts changing already, okay? So you don't even have to finish the word. I know some of you guys are busy boys, all right? You might not even have time to finish the word. So we just type in salm and it comes up. Well, let's finish anyway, salmon. Okay. Now, packed finfish. We're going to go for finfish, okay? Packed usually means like, in those like dry bags that you get in there at Aldi and Woolies and stuff. Well, I'm going to assume you're going to a deli and buying some salmon fillets, okay, off the nice man at the deli. Okay, now, we've got a bunch of options here for salmon, all right? Grilled, no fat, steamed, skinless, grilled. There's all these cooking options. Smoked. We don't want any of this shit. We always want the raw. You see that right above where the circle is? Salmon, Atlantic, fillet, raw. See that? So we're going to click that entry. Okay. Now, it gives you a big write-up on salmon if you're fucking interested. Look at this. Per 100 grams, you see that right there? This is going to give us all our numbers. Now, energy is going to be in kilojoules. I'll show you how to adjust that. It's going to give you protein in grams. It's going to give you fat in grams. And then right down the bottom here, it's going to give you available carbohydrate with sugar alcohols. This means carbs. Always use this bottom one with sugar alcohols, carbs, in grams. Okay. We just need to figure out what the fuck 965 kilojoules is here, above where the little pointer is, in calories, because we don't use kilojoules, we use calories. So we click this button here, go to another window, and what did it say? What was it? 965 kilojoules. So 965 kilojoule to kilocalories, 230 calories. All right. So calories. What did it say? 230? 230. 230 calories. See, I've entered that, 230 calories. We need the fats. How much was in it? 16.7 grams. See that? Fat, 16.7 grams. 16.7. You see I've written that there. Go down. Carbohydrates was 0 because it's a meat. Meat's always 0. Protein. How much protein did it have? Well, let's have a look. Protein, 20.5 grams. See that? Protein, 20.5. 20.5. Oops, 0.5. See that? Okay. Now, listen, man, you can enter a lot of shit in here, okay? But we don't care about any of it. Dietary fiber, we do care that you're getting enough, but we don't track it, all right? It's not like we don't care. All this stuff is important, but we're not going to be tracking it, right? All we're tracking is fat, carbs, and of course, protein, okay? So, we've put all our data in. Click this little tick. Add nutrient information is just saying, look, do you want to add in sodium and vitamin A and fucking all this sort of shit, cholesterol? We click no thanks, all right? Salmon is in there. Now, how much salmon do we want? Well, let's click it. And we go through the usual process, right? Change grams, 100 grams to grams. And let's say the nice man at the deli gave us 235 gram fillet. Awesome. Look at that. Look how much fat is in that. Compare that to chicken breast. It's crazy. Compare it even to, red meat. It's fucking crazy. So a lot of you boys have been eating salmon, in the days before you came to us, we've been eating salmon thinking, oh, it's so healthy. Look how much fat comes in. In any case, it is a very good source of, healthy fat. So if you're going to get your fats from anywhere, salmon would be a pretty good choice. Let's click that. And there we go. We've entered in our own food, salmon. Now I want you to go through the same process for any meats that you use, any fruit that you use, or any veggie that you use, okay? Add it all in from there, from NutTab. And that way you'll make sure that we're using nice, accurate calories. All right, boys, hope that helps. Any questions, ask your coach. Cheers.